There comes a time in life when you stop chasing people. Stop begging to be understood. Stop trying to explain your worth to people too blind to see it. And maybe, just maybe, that time is now. Let me tell you something deep, something real. You don't owe everyone an explanation. Not for who you are, not for the dreams you hold, not for the decisions you make in silence, behind closed doors, fighting wars that nobody else sees. You fought long enough for a seat at tables that were never built for you. You've bled in rooms where they smiled at your scars. But today, something shifts. Today, you learn the art of walking away and doing it without saying a word. Sometimes silence is the loudest roar. You see, people expect you to cry. They expect you to plead. They want you broken, desperate, needing their approval to breathe. But when you walk away with your head high, with peace in your soul, with no drama, no warning, no final text, no desperate explanations, that's power. That's self-respect echoing off every wall that ever tried to box you in. That's you saying, I choose me. You spent too many nights explaining your value to people who couldn't even define their own. You tried so hard to prove you're worthy, to make them understand the heart that beats inside your chest. But you know what? Some people can't feel what they've never held. Some people can't love what they don't understand. And some people will never see your light. Not because you're not shining, but because their eyes are closed. It's not your job to wake them up anymore. We live in a world that demands explanations for everything. You're expected to justify your distance, defend your silence, and argue for your peace. But peace doesn't need defense. And silence doesn't need justification. Maturity is when you stop explaining yourself to those committed to misunderstanding you. Let them gossip, let them wonder, let them twist the truth. Because while they're busy trying to decode your silence, you're out there building something greater. A life that no longer requires their permission. Let me ask you something. How many blessings have you delayed trying to hold on to people who were only meant to be lessons? How much of your spirit have you wasted trying to explain your boundaries to those who constantly trample over them? How long have you sacrificed your growth just to stay in spaces that keep you small? Let it go. That apology you're waiting for, it may never come. That understanding you crave, it might never arrive. But your healing, your joy, your breakthrough, they're not on the other side of someone else's recognition. They're waiting for you at the edge of your decision to leave what no longer serves you. To walk away quietly, powerfully. Because walking away doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're wise. It means you've learned what to entertain and what to exit. It means you finally realize that not everyone deserves access to your energy, your heart, your future. And you don't have to slam the door. You don't have to scream. You don't have to curse anyone out. Just walk in stillness and strength. Some people will call you cold. They'll say you switched up. They'll say you changed. But they don't know the cost of the peace you're protecting. They don't know the weight you carried while smiling. They don't know how hard it was to love people who only drained you. So let them talk. Let them label you. Your job is not to manage their narrative. Your job is to manage your destiny. Understand this. When you walk away without explaining yourself, you reclaim your time. You reclaim your energy. You reclaim your freedom. You give yourself permission to start again without baggage, without guilt. And you realize not everyone needs to come with you. Some people were chapters, not the whole story. And the longer you stay stuck explaining, the longer you delay your evolution. Now hear me. Walking away is not running. It's rising. It's standing in your truth even when your knees are shaking. It's choosing your soul over your pride, your peace over your popularity. It's walking away from what's easy so you can walk into what's right. And sometimes the one you need to walk away from is the old version of you. The version of you that kept settling, the one that kept shrinking, the one that kept explaining your worth to people who weren't listening. That version of you is not coming into this next season. You're stepping into something greater now. And greatness doesn't argue. It doesn't beg. It doesn't explain. When you walk away without explanation, it confuses those who never expected you to have the strength. But it also inspires those who needed to see someone else break free first. So be the example. Be the one who chose peace over performance. Be the one who said enough is enough and meant it. Be the one who taught others that you can love deeply and still leave gracefully. Because it's not about bitterness, it's about boundaries. It's not about arrogance, it's about awareness. And it's not about being better than anyone, it's about being better for yourself. So to the one listening right now, torn between staying and leaving, listen to that voice deep within that's whispering, you deserve more. Trust that voice. It's your soul trying to lead you home. You're not weak for wanting peace. You're not selfish for choosing yourself. You're not dramatic for walking away. You're just done explaining, done fixing, done trying, done sacrificing your wholeness for half love, half offer, and half truths. You're walking away not because you hate them, but because you finally love you. And you don't owe anybody an explanation for that. Let the world wonder. Let them assume. Let them gossip and guess. Meanwhile, you're evolving. You're healing. You're becoming quietly, powerfully on purpose. Because there's nothing louder than a person who walks away in silence. And one day they'll look around for you. They'll wonder where the light went. They'll scroll through old conversations searching for signs. They'll remember your kindness. They'll remember your strength. But you'll be gone. Not bitter, not angry, just gone. And that, my friend, is the art of walking away without explaining,